What's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? The boy Chick Star back in effect as promised. I had to give this um, its own review really, because I did it injustice when the first film came out. I'm going to show you the first film, just so you know what I'm talking about. A couple of years ago, 2012, there was a certain film that came out, and I was unsure about watching it, mainly because I was unsure about one of the actors, and being Channing Tatum. I was just like, oh, I ain't seen no Channing Tatum film. You know, it was what it was. I weren't particularly interested in watching it. He'd just done Magic Mike. Saw Ice Cube was in it. I thought, oh gosh, they're gonna make a proper clown out of him, and I just weren't interested in watching it. Never watched it in the cinema. I just weren't interested. Ignored what people said, and people kept shoving this thing in my face, shoving it, to the point where somebody bought this for me. My ex-girlfriend bought this for me for her birthday. So I thought, okay, I'll go and watch it, and we'll see what happens. So I watched it, and I cracked up. Like, I'm not talking about, I genuinely found this very, very funny. It changed my entire opinion of an actor, and the only other actor where that's happened is Leonardo DiCaprio. It changed my entire opinion of him. Sorry, that's a lie. Not only Leonardo DiCaprio, but Matthew McConaughey. They're the only other two actors that's happened. Changed my entire opinion of him. And I mean, I've always liked Jonah Hill from his Superbad days, but I thought it was a brilliant film. It was a brilliant film. So obviously, when I heard that they were making 22 Jump Street, I was like, yeah, I'm there. I don't need to hear no more. I'm there. So I went last night and I watched it. There's not a lot of films, to be honest, that tops the first film. A handful at best. And if you're honest, there is only a handful of films that tops the original. And considering that 21 Jump Street was your lightning in the bottle film, a film that wasn't expected to do well. Funny enough, they refer to that in this film. It wasn't expected to do well. It wasn't seen as a film that was going to succeed, or it was just a kind of a fuck it, let's see what happens type of film. Didn't have a lot of budget. They just kind of ran with it, and it was a huge success. This film topped, mark my words, it has topped the first film. I just had an argument, literally this very second, with a friend on Facebook who saw the film as well last night, and she was like, oh, I don't know, I don't think it's as good as the first one. I think it's good, but I don't think it's good. But listen, I ain't gonna be rude with you. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Yours just happens to be incorrect. The film was brilliant. From start to, I'll tell you what, from the start it was a little slow. The comedy was a little bit, it was funny, but it was more funny than anything else. And then probably from 25 minutes, half an hour to the end of the film, I was just cracking. I was laughing so much, I was crying. Just to give you a quick rundown of the film, the first film was basically about two undercover cops that had to go to a high school to as Ice Cube puts it, infiltrate the dealers, find the suppliers. That was the constant message in the first film. By hook or by crook, eventually they managed to do it. The second film, the same case, again they refer to this in the film, it's the exact same case. They're meant to try and find drug dealers. Infiltrate the dealers, find the suppliers. You know, it comes about that, you know, there's a new drug on campus, there's this black girl who's died from it, and as a result, they need to try and find out who the fuck is supplying this shit. So, obviously they've been sent undercover. Now again, a further premise from the film is, in the film, during the course of the film, in the first film, you know, Jonah Hill's character and Channing Tatum's character have known each other since they were at school. And Channing Tatum was always a bit of a bully towards Jonah Hill. They both went to police school together, and then they became friends. As a result of that, when they went to school, obviously Jonah Hill's character was very worried that, you know, when he went to school, he would be unpopular again. In the first film, however, their roles switched. You know, times had changed, so Jonah Hill's character was more suited to be a cool kid, whereas Channing Tatum's character was more suited to be a nerd. So it was an interesting switch. It was cute. It was very well done. In this film, there's a slight switch again, where Channing Tatum's character, being a built, athletic character, is more suited to a cool frat kid type. Jonah Hill's character is more of an outcast character in this film. Sorry, I should have said spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. So it was an interesting dynamic in that. You know, you got to see how dependent Jonah Hill's character was on Channing Tatum, and how Channing Tatum kind of just wanted to just get away from that. He kind of just felt like, you know, you're always dragging me down, I don't really want to be around you, kind of thing. And it was good. It was good storytelling. I mean, they say that, I mean, my friend, bless her, but she don't know what the fuck she's talking about. She says the plot was weak. I actually thought it was really good. There was some really good, yeah, I understand what she's saying, that the comedy was bait, but I actually thought they told really good, intricate parts of the story, where like they're telling a story about their relationship and how one needs to depend on the other, and there was even a hidden message in the film, and maybe I'm overthinking it, but I got that message, so they did really well in the story they were trying to describe. But personally, I thought it was a very well executed film. I was laughing my arse off throughout, and the only thing I could say is I would highly recommend you watch it. Highly recommend. I mean, to be honest with you, I thought Bad Neighbors was a good film between Amazing Spider-Man and Godzilla, which you'll never see me review Godzilla because it's shit, right? But what I think this is a very good kind of a diffuser between Godzilla and probably the next blockbuster, which will be Transformers 4. So I think it's a very good go-between between that. But definitely watch it. Highly recommended. I'd rate it as high as A-. That's how much I like this film. I think it's a very, very good film. Very, very good film. Do watch it. I'm watching it again tomorrow. And I only watched it yesterday. I'm watching it again tomorrow. So that's how much I love this film. So anyway, do let me know once you've seen the film what you think about the film. Do comment, subscribe. You're going to see a lot more movie reviews from me throughout the summer. Take care.